back to my channel. We're back in the setup again, which means we're doing another MacBook video. In my video that I posted on Saturday, we decluttered my MacBook and we cleared so much space and just made everything a lot cleaner and more organized. If you didn't watch that video, go ahead and check it out over here. But yeah, we're just gonna be customizing my computer with different ways that I have customized it before, and also with different tricks and tips that I have seen all over YouTube, because I've been seeing a lot of these videos going around. I'm also not in any way saying that all of these customizations are ones that I have come up with by myself. A lot of people have been customizing their computers, so these are things that I have seen like on Pinterest and on YouTube, and then some things that I used to do on my computer. So before we get started with this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also comment down below. Doing that helps a lot of people find my videos, and it just creates a lot of engagement and interaction between us. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post a video. And yeah, without any further ado, let's customize my MacBook. Okay, so we have my computer screen right here. So I did also make a notes document for customizing my computer. The first thing that I want to do is I want to make a collage desktop. So I've already done this before on Canva. If you don't know what Canva is, it's just like a free place where you can make flyers, Instagram stories, posters, everything that you want to make, you can make it on Canva, and it's all free. So I made a collage dream boardy kind of thing for my phone and my laptop. I was too lazy to make my own collage, so what I decided to do was I did find a bunch of cute pictures on Pinterest of individual pictures that are all different pastel colors, and I feel like these are all really cute, and I decided I'm gonna alternate them. I really have no idea how to do this, so we're gonna try and figure this out. So basically what you have to do is you drag your folder into the desktop thing, and then I'm just gonna click one, and then I'm gonna click change picture, and I'm gonna have it change every 5 minutes. Next, in terms of screensavers, I already have the analog screensaver for the digital clock. I have to re-download it because I updated my software and now it doesn't want to do it. What you can do is, I know a lot of people don't actually talk about customizing the clock by itself, but you can change the size of the clock that you want, and you can change the brightness, and my time is always on 12-hour time. This is what a preview of the screensaver looks like. So the next thing that I have to change according to this list is my accent color. So how you change your accent color is you go to your system preferences, and then you go to general, and it has all of these random accent colors. The ones that it normally comes with is blue, and that's the default, but now I'm not used to seeing blue. I had pink on this computer, and then on my other computer I had purple. I wanted to have gray as an accent color because it just keeps everything clean. The only con about the gray is that it hides the colors of different buttons, so then if you're used to seeing the colors, it might be annoying. Then for my highlighter color, I'm gonna customize it. You just click other in the highlighter section, and I'm gonna go to the circle, and I want it to be a pastel color, but I don't know which pastel color I want. It's gonna be a pastel-y blue color. You can barely tell that it's highlighted, but yeah, it's just a custom blue color that I just made up by myself. So that's another thing that you can customize if you didn't know, but your highlighter color, you can choose specifically what you want, and then you can choose different colors for your accent color. But I wish that we could customize the accent color. That would be really cool. I used to love my laptop on dark mode, but now I've just been having it on light mode. For some reason, I just feel like it looks better, but I'm a sucker for dark mode on my phone. The next thing that we're going to be customizing is my dock. I do a few different customizations, but I'm not a big person of wanting the dock to disappear. I'm not picky. In terms of magnification, I hate it. It's so annoying. If you don't know what magnification is, it's when you do that and then your apps get big. I find that so annoying. This is also to change the size of your dock. What I'm gonna do first is I'm going to delete stuff off of my dock. So this is how I decided to customize my dock in terms of the app order. Because there's now fewer apps, my dock looks a lot bigger, so I'm just gonna make it smaller. For minimizing my windows, I don't know if this came with it or I changed it, but I like the genie effect. So when you minimize it, it goes in like a genie like that. but you can also change it. Instead of genie effect, it just goes downwards like a scale. Next, what I'm gonna do is I want to customize my widget because I use my widgets on my computer and on my phone. But first, before I do that, I want to download a couple of apps that I want to use because they also work on the widget. So my current widget looks like the default. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my location. So when you go to the bottom and you just push edit, it just has all of these things. So I'm going to delete stocks because I never use it. I'm going to put my to-doists and reminders and then world clock because I do have a bunch of like video calls and stuff, and like I FaceTime my friends from like all around the world, so I need the world clock to kind of just know what time it is. Okay, so this is how my widgets look like. So what I'm quickly gonna do is from the apps I just downloaded, I'm just gonna add these in. So Spark is gonna be my email, so I'm gonna put that after calendar, and then Todoist, I'm gonna put it after reminders. Now what I want to do is I want to change my desktop icons, and this is like one of the customizing things that everybody is like, oh my god, yeah, you need to do this. If you saw like on my video that I posted on Friday, my desktop icons were just black hearts. So one thing that I saw on YouTube is like people just use Canva for their own icons because Canva has really cool stuff already. So I found one and it is this black flower. Guys, I'm gonna go quickly get a jacket. I am freezing right now. I'm gonna show you how to make a picture into a PNG. So what you do is you push this marker at the top corner, and then you go and click this magic wand, and then what you do is you kind of just highlight like this, and then when you push delete, it does that. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm just gonna press Command S, and that just saves it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click edit and copy, or you can just type Command C. Then I'm gonna click on my folder, not like that. I'm gonna double click it. By double click, I mean with 2 fingers. And then I'm gonna click get info, and then click on this folder over here, and then Command V. So those are my desktop icons customized, so I'm not gonna trash that folder. But I wanna change the location of my icons. This is how I think it looks better. Then now I've noticed people have also been doing the same thing, but like with their apps. So some people changed their Chrome icon to like the pastel Chrome. Everyone's been changing their logo to like this one. There we go, we got a pastel Google Chrome. It's kind of ugly. So the last thing that I'm gonna do to customize my computer, I've already been filming this video for an hour again, is I want to customize my launch pad. I've been seeing people just like organizing this thing into like folders or color coding it, and I honestly have no idea where to start. Let's try it.
You really make me wanna fly, cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies.
Okay, so I finally finished my launch pad, and this is what it looks like. I decided to have apps at the top and apps at the bottom. I made different folders, and I'm not gonna go into detail of what the folders are. I'm just gonna go through the names. But I have editing, productivity, internet, Apple apps, photo/video, coding, Adobe Part 2, Microsoft Part 2, I don't even know, Graphisoft, other, and Fusion 360. There's just a bunch of apps on here from the school, but like I'm just gonna keep them on here because some of them are paid for and you never know if you're ever gonna need them. But yeah, when you look at my desktop, this is just what the final product looks like. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. My computer is now basically clean, so I'm happy with that. That is all for this customization video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, I'm gonna learn more things and I'm gonna change more things as I go, but this is just what I came up with on the spot right now, and I think I'm gonna keep it like this for a while. So yeah, I've been filming this video for almost an hour and a half, so I need to relax. Please give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment down below. Whenever you do that, it creates a lot of engagement on my channel and a lot of people start to find my videos, and there's also just a lot of interaction between us, and I really like talking to you guys in the comments. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post a video. And yeah, that's all for me today, but I will see you guys on Saturday for my new video. Bye.